Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna start our series of looking into the next year of 2026 and doing my country predictions. So in this one we're gonna look at India, what's gonna happen month by month, what's gonna be the energies. So as you can see, I like to kind of have these cards to fall out, so this might kind of take a little bit longer. If you want to skip the shuffling, you can definitely do that by going into the description and let me know and see you there. But if you're still with me, I'm very glad that you are here. This is definitely an interesting time for India. Because on one hand the economy keeps growing fast, but there's also a lot of big challenges around jobs, inflation as well, and those are kind of related to global changes as well. So there's a lot of talk about how to balance development in big cities, rural areas, and how politics is shifting before the next round of elections. I think they're going to happen in March. But also, we can kind of see that there are a lot of focus on infrastructure, roads, trains, technology as well. And of course, India's global role is keep getting stronger and stronger, especially with BRICS and the international partnership. I think they're gonna be the one taking the leadership for the BRICS as well. So while I shuffle the cards, think about the big picture. What do you think are the biggest issues? I'm very interested to hear that, especially if you are more closer to India, you have ties to India, or if you live in India or in the neighboring countries as well. And also I want to recommend you to check out my other videos. I have quite a few country specific readings, and also I want to encourage you to like, share, subscribe, and hype if it's available for you at the time when you're watching this video. But also think about it to checking out my regular videos for your zodiac sign that can navigate your life. I have regular updates in love, relationships, and money, career, finance as well. So everybody can find something for themselves. So I hope you're gonna be interested to do that. All right, so we're gonna be getting ready here pretty soon. All right, so let's start with the oracle cards that came out. So we're gonna start with this one, which is all about peace, number 23. So when you kind of look at it, this is all about freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. And also this is kind of like when we can do whatever we want, and everything in the world is as it should be. So this is a very harmonious card. A lot of peace comes in it, but also I kind of getting a sense here more around peacemaking. Maybe making peace within the country among the certain regions, certain parties, but also maybe India will be trying to play a bigger role this year in terms of trying to find peace as well in the world. So we're gonna be able to see how that's gonna work out. But obviously, one of the messages for India for this year is for 2026 is peace. So let me know, what do you think about that? How do you think it is reflective in India's story? All right, the next card that is we have for India is surrender to the divine, full moon. So maybe obviously there's going to be quite a few full moons throughout the year, so maybe those are very important times for India. But this is all about whenever we have surrender, this is letting things happen. This is also about accepting our situation. This is also about making sure that certain things will happen this year that's going to be very faded. I think certain things gonna be gonna be unavoidable when this card comes up. So we'll see what's gonna be the general kind of energies that will happen. And from this card deck we have the miracles, gracious gifts from spirit, angels intervene, redeemed, lifted up, needs met, support. So this for me is very similar to this surrender to the divine. I think probably India is gonna play a bigger role this year, and it's gonna be very probably the universe will help India to certain ways. Maybe this is gonna be through peacekeeping, maybe this is gonna be through creating peace. But also we have here the card of patience. Your work is rewarded, steady going, plant your feet, unstoppable, great passion. So this is a very Taurus energy, which is all about stability, long-term abundance, and can be connected to growth, but also it's not going to happen from one day to the other. We kind of seen that there's been steady growth, which I think will continue to happen. I'm kind of getting that India is going to be pretty much unstoppable this year. But let's see what can we expect month by month as well. All right, if for January we have here the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is connected to balance, harmony, and interestingly, when you kind of look at it from this card, you have here gracious gift from spirit. Well, the Six of Pentacles is practically that gift from the universe. So in January, now, obviously, that's when India is taking a bigger role globally, and it will step into the BRICS presidency, and there will be a very strong international focus. So it might be kind of connected to that. But also, this is a card that's connected to the banking system, finances, balancing finances as well. So it might be connected to the budget for the year as well. I think that's kind of happens before, and that's more of a topic for November. But this is also about equal give and take. Equal give and take when you kind of can be connected to partnerships around the world. So it might be from that perspective, but there might be some changes to the banking system. There might be some changes here to loans as well, or mortgages when this card comes up. All right, let's go to February. So February is connected to the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is all about turning our back to something, leaving something behind, and going on a new path. Now, very interesting that I think the election is only happening in March and April in some regions, but I think there's going to be something that might be influencing that as we're kind of getting into that time frame, because in February something's going to happen that's going to kind of maybe make people turn their back to something and go into a brand new path. It can be connected to maybe the government is choosing a new path, maybe some old policies that they're gonna leave behind, or partnerships as well when it kind of comes to the Eight of Cups. But I'm just kind of shuffling the cards to see if there's any kind of clarifier. Okay, so we have here the Three of Pentacles as the clarifier. So Three of Pentacles kind of means collaboration, partnerships, alliances, and also building a strong foundation. So I think there's going to be some kind of a partnership that India is going to turn their back to in February. Let me know which one you think it is. But there's some kind of a new plan, a new direction that will definitely happen in February. Now let's see what do we have here for March. I think March is when the election season starts in certain regions, where we have here the death card. Now the death card is all about change. So when practically one chapter is ending and another one is beginning, this is kind of like a natural ending of something. So I think March gonna bring major transformation, major shifts to India, and the clarifier is the King of Wands, which is the true born leader. So I think what I can predict for India for March, there's gonna be major leadership changes happening. So let me know, what do you think about that? Do you think if that's good for India or not? But I think this election is going to bring some changes in terms of leadership. At least March, that's what's going to be all about, some major shifts as well. All right, let's see April. Okay, so April is represented here by the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is a new chapter, a new beginning of some sort, a new opportunity, a new seed that you're planting, and eventually it can have a potential future outcome, like a very positive, prosperous outcome for the future. So it is also connected to April, which I think it's still happening. There's going to be still election season, as much as I know. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, or agree with me if I'm right as well. But I think when I kind of look at this March-April season, it's going to be a major shift in India into a new direction. It's going to be some new opportunities that come in with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is amazing new start. Especially when you kind of look at the economy, when you look at prosperity perspective, the Ace of Pentacles brings something great. It has to be, it is in a very early stages, but it has the chance to grow something big. So I think big changes are coming in India in March and April. Now let's see what's gonna happen in May. All right, so May, we do have here the Devil energy. So Devil is all about imbalance. Generally, it is here to kind of bring attention to something that's out of balance. For example, when you kind of look at it, when we're kind of overdoing something, when we're obsessed with something. So from that perspective, it can be connected to corruption, which I think is a pretty big issue in India. It can be connected to dependencies. Maybe there's some kind of a dependency that's come out this month in May. Let me just pull a card for it. What's going to be the clarifier for it? Okay, so it's kind of connected to the Four of Wands, which is actually positive, because the Four of Wands is new beginning, happy times, happy families, celebration as well. But I think maybe you're overdoing, maybe there's going to be too much celebration of something, there might be too much when you kind of like, it can be connected to also like when you kind of dependent on substance abuse. Maybe there can be that when you kind of look at the shadow energy of the Four of Wands, when you're kind of overdoing something. But anyway, May, there's gonna be something that's gonna be too much. That's kind of on the shadow end. Okay, let's see what June is bringing. Wow, June is beautiful because we do have here the Star, which is a card of healing, which is a card of hope, bright future as well. This is kind of like when we kind of have our wish fulfilled. So what this brings, that I think there's going to be a new hope coming to India in June. This can be that maybe the healthcare system is going to be impacted. There might be some changes to that in June, because obviously this is a card of healing. So when you kind of look at on a country, a government perspective, definitely can represent the that definitely can represent the healthcare system. And we do have here the Queen of Swords, which indicates that there might be here a very strong female leader, somebody who is logical, somebody who's look at facts, somebody who is very clear, sees things clearly, and turns their back to the past, and they're looking into the future, and approaches things very logically. So I think there might be some new healthcare reforms that are coming in June, probably that's going to be very logical, cutting out pretty much all those things that the country doesn't need. But I think it's going to be a positive evolution for India with that star energy. There's going to be healing. There's going to be a bright future. So positive things going to start, especially after the devil. It might be connected to whatever those negative energies were in May. I think June's going to be really great for India. Now let's see what July brings. Oh wow, we do have here the Sun, and the Sun is the most positive card. So I think this is July is going to be amazing in India. I would kind of predict, because the Sun brings happiness, joy, freedom, celebration, health, prosperity as well, and also clarity. So when it comes to that, I think there's going to be a clear path in front of India in terms of how to move forward with that Sun. I'm not even going to put a clarifier for it, because it is just such a beautiful card that I think June, July is going to be really, really amazing. Okay, for August, we do have here the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, it can be a leader, a male leader, a very strong conservative leader. Let me know in the comment, who do you think this could be? This is all about, like, money, finances, long-term prosperity as well. So there might be here certain changes to that, or policies that are around finances and economy when you look at the King of Pentacles. But again, it might be that a leader who is very strong, who has a very strong financial acumen, will kind of be in the center stage. Maybe the finance minister. Let me know in the comment. I'm just going to pull a clarifier for this King of Pentacles. Okay, we have here the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, there might be some new initiatives here, maybe energy initiatives, great ideas that might come into the picture in August. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of new ventures, and maybe these new ventures are financed by rich people. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of new ventures in August, new initiatives that will be, I think, financed by people that have all the funds for it. All right, let's see what brings September. September, we have here the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is a card of joy, celebration as well. So I think it's gonna be generally a happy time, I would kind of call it. Maybe there might be some great achievements that the country is gonna celebrate. I'm gonna pull a clarifier card for that. But all in all, there's gonna be a happy time. So, oh yeah, we have quite a few cards that came out. We have the High Priestess, we have the Hierophant, and we have also the Knight of Swords. So what I'm kind of getting here, because you have here two religious cards, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So I'm not sure if September is a major religious celebration or not in India. But there seems to be something along that line. I can kind of see that there's a lot of major cultural festivals that are happening in September. I think anyway, I cannot pronounce those, but I think that seems to be the focus. And you also have here the Knight of Swords, which means that there's lots of things that happen. Like, this is a very fast-moving card. There might be some a lot of communications, breakthroughs that are happening, progress forward as well, in terms of communities, in terms of religion as well. All right, let's see what's going to be the final outcome for India. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading, and you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who are interested to see it. And it's only costing you a push of a few buttons. I hope that you already pushed those like, subscribe, and hype buttons if it's still available. And let me know in the comment what you think are the challenges in India. What kind of changes are you expecting or hoping that 2026 will bring to the country? I'm really, really interested to hear it. All right, and let's see. October, we have here the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is brings a stuck energy, which means that maybe in October things will be kind of slowing down. Maybe things are not going to be evolving as much as if it's as if people would like to see it. Very important as well for India to kind of see something from a brand new perspective, because when the Hanged Man comes up, it is very important that we are seeing our situation from a new point of view. I'm going to try to pull a card to see what is the topic that needs to be looked at from a new perspective. And also this is a card that is surrendering. So when you remember, we had here surrender the divine. Well, that's practically not the Hanged Man energy. So I think in October, India will need to kind of just let things happen. I'm kind of gathering. All right. Okay, so we have here two cards, the Fool and again the Ace of Wands. So maybe those ventures that are happening in the summer will be kind of going slower, because you have here the Fool energy, which is stepping into a new chapter, a new direction, and a lot of kind of passion filled. So maybe those energy type of ventures that are starting in the summer, they need to kind of look at it from a new perspective and just let things happen as well. Okay, so let's see. November, we have here the Strength card. So the Strength card is all about, like, you know, being courageous, being brave, being patient as well. And I want to kind of call your attention to this card as well, because you have here both the bull symbol of prosperity, and also you have here the patience element of the Strength card, because, you know, the Strength card is taming your inner voices, so to speak. It can be that you know, this is kind of like India might make some very brave moves as well. Now I'm going to pull a clarifier if we are able to see what that is going to be. But I think India is going to be very courageous, as I said. Maybe their self-confidence is going to be very important. Okay, so what we have here is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is really working very hard, very putting a lot of effort into something, and it also brings the results. Interesting to see the two eights. 8-8, it's definitely a sign of prosperity. And we also have here with this Patience card with the bull symbol, like a steady going and unstoppable. So I think and the work is rewarded. So I think there's going to be some great results that India is going to see in November. Now let's see how the year is going to end. All right, we have here the High Priestess. Okay, so High Priestess is a very interesting card because, you know, it can indicate the unlimited potential. And we definitely have here the unlimited sign. So I think there's going to be a lot of new opportunities, potential for India to embrace in December. But also, this is a card of secrets. And when I kind of pulled the clarifier, we have here the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. It can be connected to doing things in secret as well. So maybe there's going to be some corruption happening in December, or a secret regarding that's going to be exposed, because you have here secrecy, secrets being come to light as well. Like you can kind of see that it's coming to light, because when you look at the Seven of Swords, there's the person on the card is stealing those swords, and they're getting caught as well. So maybe some kind of a secrecy will come to life, and it might be also connected to spying as well, or international spying, or something to that nature. Some kind of a secret along that line that's going to be coming to light. So I think that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again. But let me know in a comment what do you find resonating with you, especially if you live in India. And I hope I'm going to be able to welcome you again. And I wish all of you a very happy and prosperous 2026.